What's up, my favorite people of the world? Excuse the audio. I know it's very windy. The lake is very rough right now. The weather conditions are a bit dramatic as of right now. We got a good amount of wind, and I'm going to show you how to catch crappie, brim, bass, catfish, or whatever else that bites. I think we're going to try some food chain fishing. We're going to start with nothing, with just a few worms that we just went and got from the store, maybe a few crappie lures in case it get interesting, and we're going to see if we can catch us some small brim and maybe use them to catch some bigger fish, to see whatever the lake monster may be, to see what really lies beneath this surface, because it's looking very good out there. Almost looks like a sea, but it is a big lake, and I'm ready to get to the action. All right, up close and personal, show you guys. We got us a red wiggler here, got us a very small brim hook. It looks like it have a piece of worm on it from the last fishing trip. We just want to thread this worm on the hook. We just want to put them on like so and try to just slide them up the hook. Sometimes they kind of start to break off. My line's all in the way, he's squirming everywhere. They are very feisty. And look, he just ripped in half. So you can even fish with this small of a piece of catch them, but I'm going to try to thread the rest of this worm on just to kind of give it a bit more of a, try to give it a bigger profile, just to make it stand out in the water. Know where the water's doing a lot of moving down there on the bottom. Just slide them on. You want to keep that hook tip inside the worm. You want to keep it not exposed. So as long as it's embedded inside the worm, it increases your chances. And we're just fishing on kind of like a Carolina rig. We just got a bullet weight. You can use any kind of weight, pinch on weight, a big three-quarters weight. But I try to use the smallest that I can get away with. Got some swivel attached here, and then about almost a foot long leader with a very small hook with a worm attached. So see if we can get one. Okay, since I already got a rod over here, got one on this right side here, I'm going to cast this one straight ahead. Got a little pink rod action going. Breast Council Awareness Month. Oh, I just hooked the brim. I was just throwing this beetle spin around. Just throwing it around while waiting on my other worms to catch something, and bam! This is a young guy bit. Then we're going to keep a few. I usually don't keep fish, guys. You know that. I respect all the fish. I respect Mother Nature, but just to catch a few, I don't think we're hurt anything. So we're going to get some water in the bucket. All right, I'm not well equipped for this. Only got slides. Only have my slides on as of right now. We're just going to kind of get to the edge. Try not to let this fish get away. Yeah, just enough water for him to swim and survive. Whew, got us alive with him. Never even used beetle spins too much ever in my life, and the few rare times I did try to use them, I never caught anything. And this little guy definitely just did the trick. That was insane. I just felt a slight tug, and he was on there, and I just couldn't believe it. Feel like there's a good brim over here ready to say how you knock her to this bait and just clean fish. Let's go. Woo. Got us another one. Yes, I caught it from a distance. I was way on the other side playing with my rod. I got snagged up. Seen my rod just move just a tad bit. Next thing you know, it just went to just screaming. Beautiful little fish. Hook popped right out. Might have action, boys and girls. Rods are going crazy. This one right here is just steady going. Come on, Green. He's still tapping. I got to turn. I think he's still on. Oh yeah, feels slightly decent. Only that I got caught on my other line. Oh, he's a healthy fella. Beautiful bluegill. Real quick, while we got a break, why it's not as windy, why it's not rainy. Just to show you what we're working with, we're working with some super small hooks, just some regular brim / crappie hooks. They are a size 10, which are just about the smallest that I was able to find in my store. We have some split shot weights, or you can use the bullet weight, whatever piece of weight that you like to use. And I have this old pack of swivels right here, and I'm gonna show you what I do in just a second. All right, first you want to get your line. You probably want to find you about 10 inches or so and cut your line. Make sure you keep up with it. Once you cut you some line, that would be considered your leader line. Well, to take you some weight, like I said, it really doesn't matter. We got us a bullet, quarter-ounce bullet weight here. Try to use the lightest amount of weight that you can get away with and still keep you along the bottom. Just slide that up the line. Next, you will grab one of your swivels. Look something kind of like this, and you just tie your line on there. I use the good old fisherman's knot. Wrap it around the line like several times, and then I just bring the tag line back through the hole. Then that creates another hole, and I just bring it back. All right, so that part is done. Now, the important part, get your other piece of line. I would recommend using monofilament line for the leader, but this happens to be fluorocarbon. We're just working with what we have today. What we're doing is putting it on the other side of the swivel, giving it free action and letting the waves and the current and everything, it really keeps this line. It kind of gives it its own action versus it being attached to the main line with the weight taking over the action and everything. We're going to leave it on the opposite side on free line so it can just have its free motion, its free range, and gives live bait the best opportunity. Just got our piece of line. Now we're just going to tie that on as so. Get that tied on there pretty good. Last but not least, let's not forget your hook. Yo, this hook is so small, I can barely get it through the guide, barely get it through the hook. I can probably barely tie this hook due to it being so small. I'm gonna probably hook myself. Oh, just like I said, probably gonna hook myself, but it's a very small hook. It's not super sharp, doesn't hurt the skin as much. Last but not least, most definitely, always remember to cut those tag ends. You got all that, if you have all the extra line sticking out, you're more than likely not going to hook any fish. No, I cut my whole freaking line. Definitely not going to catch any fish because I cut my whole freaking line. Okay, now we back tied up again. Let's cut this tag in. Bam, get that off, ready to go. Caught this brim sneaking up. He was off camera. I caught him sneaking up behind my lure. I had seen a flash of him at the last, and his last exact second. I was just doing a stop and go retrieve. Bam, get him in there. Definitely playing the waiting game. So I'm just tight lining all my rods, and as you can see, I just got them lined up right here against the dock, and we're just waiting for the tip of them to just start plop, 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 beep, 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 beep. You want to do something, want to start, it seems like they're just getting hammered, getting knocked on, getting chewed on, and that's how we know. And that's how I've been catching them. We caught 4 so far. So the trip, this might be enough for food chain fishing. Might just throw them back out there just like that. See if we can catch us a huge one. Oh, can't let you get back in the water. Oh. Ah, where you going? Stop it. Yo, ants on this dog. You get eat by the ants before the fish. Let's get rid up on my bait caster. Throw this out there, but we're just going to change the setup and see if we can get us a monster. Matter of fact, I think we're just going to free line them because I think the weight of the fish itself may be just perfect enough for them to cast out. So we're just going to tie a bigger hook. Nothing too special, nothing major, just some eagle claw bait hooks. Everything was on the budget today, no special equipment. And this is the bait of choice today. Look at this little guy. I'm not sure this will work or not. He is kind of a big size, but we're going to hook him through the back of the fin. We're just going to let him swim off like that. Free line, no weight. That did not work. He flung off my hook. And I got to catch another one. Get in. Get him in. Get him in. Get him in the boat. Your fins are catching me, but you're very lucky I don't have no knife with me as of now. I forgot my knife, unfortunately, because I would use you a cut bait, but you're too small to keep. Let's get your release. Oh, and loving the pink rod today. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The fish are with it. Oh, fish. Oh, he came off. Whoa. Boy, this rod was getting tore up. Oh my God. Little drizzle coming in. Won't stop my shine. It's been drizzling since I got here. I dare one of you rods to go to bobbing without my permission. Wait till I get over there and make sure you hook that fish. Oh, matter of fact, yes, he is on. He is on. Just running off with my line. Let's go. Got us a little fatty, little green ear sunfish, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like a bluegill, or what they call it, red ear sunfish. Beautiful. Beautiful fish. 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 Is that a bluegill? What is that? No, that's a bass. So those are bass jumping out there. Bass just schooling like crazy. Let's go. Got us a bass for the camera. Not the biggest. That was a good feeling to catch them on the jerkbait. I never used to catch bass coming out here as a kid. I got very lucky when I caught the few that I did catch. See you, I wouldn't want to be you. Caught us another little beautiful bluegill, pumpkin seed color, whatnot. Fishing has been pretty decent. Fishing definitely has been pretty decent today, so far. After I thought we were going to get rained out, turned out to be one of the better days of fishing. Fish. Feels decent. Tied that jerkbait. Tied the jerkbait on and threw it there. Instantly got hammered. Oh, he's mean. Pretty solid. Boat flip. Fat little chunk. Nice chunky bass. About a pound and a half almost. Jerkbaits. That fish doing acrobat. That fish just caused all kinds of havoc and got my jerkbait stuck in my other line with my brim fishing gear. Got him released and the camera died and he was just flopping like crazy. Oh my gosh. Had to do a whole bunch of untangling. I almost had my line knotted up very bad between two different rods. Fish is still busting. And I just hit my line. Fish. Oh, he's taking me up under the... Can't let you take me under the docks, buddy. I love the fight that you give me. Whoop, came off. He came off and left me with a piece of his scale or a piece of his lip. 2 scales look like. Wow. Only there were big mama bass out there in that school. Getting a bite on the brim rod. Another bite. Oh, the little brim rods are going off. This one on the right went off and this one towards my left went off. Both of these babies, pop, pop. Good old tap. I just need them to finish. I need them brim to finish off on that feast down there. Oh, this one moving again. Oh, he's moving definitely. I think he's on there. Probably was tripping up all my lines with a small, so, oh. Okay, a baby bass. You will be used as bait, buddy. Just stay hooked for me, little bass. I'm sorry. Please let go of that drag. Just in case something bites, want to be able to have full free reign. Let them just take off with it. Give the fish a chance to swim some. What the deuce? Am I snapped? The fish got me snapped. Oh, there it go, coming off. What? There's a small one on here, no wonder. These little guys will definitely fight you to the death, fight you to the end. Look at those pretty colors. Multi-species fishing. Didn't even notice that this was what was over there biting, but beautiful, gorgeous fish. All right, had to switch cameras. My last camera was acting all kind of funny. See more fish busting up. Got to get out there quickly. Throw it right on top of them. Throw just a little bit past them, and then I just bring the bait right across their head. Easy meal. Oh, something jumped up for it. He's on. Oh, he's on. Oh, he's solid. He feels solid. Must be another hybrid bass because he's fighting pretty strong. Oh, that's a largemouth. Boy, that's a nice size one. Oh my God. Oh, it's a huge one. Oh my God. It's a big one. He got me under the dock. Get from under there. Get from under there. Gosh, that's a big one. How am I going to get him up? Stay down. Stay down. I got to get you up. How am I going to get you up? Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Please stay pinned. He's jumping like crazy. Tank. 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 Oh my God. Oh my gosh, look at this beast. I thought she was going to get away, but she's pinned good. She swallowed that top water. It took me from going from a jerkbait to a top water, walk the dog bait. And we hook a monster. Let's get a weight on him. 3.6. We caught us a 3.5 pound bass just about. This fish definitely looks like more than 3.5 pounds. Maybe my scale just needs to be recalibrated. That is a tank. It's been a minute since I caught one of those. That is what I've been dreaming about, ladies and gents. It's been a minute since I came out here at this particular lake and caught bass. And for any to be this size, oh, this is amazing. Try to buy this fish. Oh, she's mad and she's off. Oh, thank you for that fight. She is gone, people. Bam! Let's go. I want something. Hoopla! Something biting. Biting on my green rod again, the one I just picked up and put back. Now he's biting again. Stay on there. I see you. I see that rod tap. Stay. Oh, he stopped. Come back. Oh, there you go. Oh, oh, pick him up. Do we feel it? Yep, we feel it. Sit back. Let him eat, let him eat, let him eat. Let him brown feast. You little son of a gun. Oh, oh, slow down. Almost, you lucky I don't have my knife. You start using some cut bait. We still got Mr. Baby Bass over there and alive in effect, so you're safe for the day. Let's get you released. Oh, the fish came as I was reeling it in. Whoa, whoa, another fatty brim. Holy moly, a fatty brim. Guess nothing wanted my butt. I really wanted you to do something, but I'm sorry to hook you in the back like that. I'm glad you're still alive. You might live and survive to tell the truth, tell the story. Well, folks, we're actually not looking too bad. I thought we were going to get rained out, but God had other plans. The sun is peeping through the clouds just a bit. Still very cloudy, still a chance of rain. It probably just haven't caught up with us yet. It's exciting to catch us some bluegill. This is how we all started. It's the same as that dock, the same pier or whatnot. I started with my brothers, my family, and my dad or whatnot, and he taught us fishing, and we've been coming here ever since. Hooked into some monsters in the past, some big hand-sized bluegills, some big catfish, not even fishing for them, just throwing a worm on the bottom. Even caught a few bass out here. Not as many, but the ones we did catch were huge. And there are stripers in here. I'm not sure if it was a striper that I had years and years ago. When I was a teenager coming out here fishing every chance I get. I hooked into something with a minnow. I was fishing a minnow on the bottom and somehow broke 20-pound test monofilament line. That is some thick line to be breaking. It was my fault because I tightened down the drag. First of all, I had my rod sitting just like these rods are sitting over here. I had my rod sitting, and once the fish hit, my whole rod just shot into the air. Luckily, there was another citizen out here fishing, and she had this long brim buster, and with that brim buster, I guess she was trying to cast, toss a line out or whatnot, and it actually caught my rod in mid-air. So I kind of fought to get that back. Once I did get it back, it felt like a very big fish. I was reeling them in, and I tightened down my drag at 20-pound test. I was very confident, and nothing in this lake can get bigger than 20 pounds, or at least not break 20-pound test so easily. And after like 5 to 10 seconds of me fighting that fish, just snapped. Line just snapped completely. I just went a loud outburst. I couldn't believe I missed that fish. It hurt my feelings, it hurt my soul. I went to sleep dreaming about that fish, still think about that fish to this day, hoping I could hook into something else that would help me into such a great fight, maybe like the Loch Ness or something. But there's definitely some big, huge ones in here. Checking in with the one and only, the man, myth, legend, BLV. They don't call me BLV for nothing. Bait Fish Vince. This is where we started at, and this same particular lake is also where I started at. While bait fishing from a dock, catching all kinds of crazy fish we caught, I don't know, I'm just going to say double digit, some good hand-sized fish, some good quality-sized fish that we had to weigh up. It was just insane, multiple species, and It's such a great feeling when you can get back to your roots and you can just come out here and you can match the hatch. You can put a rabbit out of the hat all over again and come out here. I caught way more than what I usually catch when I used to come here, and more species. And the best part is to show some helpful information to you guys so that you're able to catch some bass and brim and whatever else may bite out in your local lakes. With that being said, don't forget to check out the merch. Every time I wear my shirt, it's like I get lucky and I catch more than what I'm supposed to catch, even a quality size one. Links will be in the description for all the gear, for all the merch, and for everything. Thank you guys. Thank you people for so much love and support. You are my favorite people. And until next time, stay safe. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.